Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another build. We are doing this right here. This is one of my favorite all-time movie slash TV cars. And I can use movie because there was a Batman movie. There was a 66 series movie. This is one of my favorite cars. When I saw Boyd from Trekworks pull this baby out and start working on it, I just had to have it. I mean, this is beautiful. So that's what we'll be doing. This is a subscription build. So every month we'll get a new packet and we'll put that together. I'm really giddy. I just pulled this out of the packaging and I was just laughing and this is one of my all-time favorites. It just is. The 89 Batmobile is my all-time favorite, but very close second is the 66 Batmobile. It's just a beautiful vehicle. Aside, if you took all the bad stuff off it, this would be a just gorgeous car. So, yeah, I'm really happy to be getting this and to be building this. This comes with a couple of magazines, the parts. This is just something I'm showing off. This is kind of a little bit of info on the show, on the car. And then you got this nice fold out here. Nice picture of the car from the profile. All the kind of stuff in there. The steering wheel. The steering wheel is basically they just cut off a Ford steering wheel. They cut it in half and put yoke tips on the top of it from an airplane. They got the radar dish that extends. They got the radar, bat phone, your bat fire extinguisher there, all kinds of stuff. And you do have light up options. Looks like the headlights and the fog lights light up. You can see they do have a little key fob for this stuff. And you got tail lights. You got the turbine that lights up, and apparently there's sound effects for that turbine, which I didn't expect that. Yeah, 71.4 centimeters or 28.1 inches. So this puppy is going to be long. This is going to be a big car. And Boy did point this out too. It has the original engine in it, and that looks to me like a Chevy, not a Ford engine. This is a Ford car chassis, or started out as a Ford, but that looks like a Chevy engine to me. You can see the distributors right up in front there. Looks like a 350, in fact. Someone will know and let me know in the comments what that really is, because that's what it looks like to me, but it might not be. So, and there's gifts for the subscription. We get a bat mug, which is awesome. I love this bat mug. Gonna get a hat. You're gonna get some posters. Very cool. Really cool picture of Adam West, who did pass away not too long ago, so that'll be cool to have. And then we get our instruction manuals slash informational manuals right here. Let's take a look at those real quick. Number 1 and number 2, because your first order comes with 2 packages. It's $195. Yes, your first order is $195, and we get two for $195. Subsequent packages monthly will be $14, $13.99. I'm gonna round up. It's a penny, $14. I think it's very much so worth it. It's something that I can afford, so we're gonna go for it. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff in here about the TV show. We got Frank over there, Frank Gorshin as the Riddler himself. We got some stuff on some Frank Miller. Got some Dark Knight Returns. There's Batman and Robin. Very, very cool picture. I love that Frank did of the Batman riding a horse. Got him kicking Superman's butt right there. Some 39, Batman 39. That is a really cool picture of Batman. So yeah, Batman 39 pictures. Some history on Batman. I'm sure they're going to go through his Rogues Gallery too. I love Batman's Rogues Gallery. One of my favorite comic book Rogues Gallery of all time. So once you get past the cool information period here, we get to the parts. Here's the parts in the first package. You got your bat phone, 2 pieces. You got your hood, and this is a reinforcement piece for your hood. And you get a screwdriver there. And it tells you how it goes together. Really easy. Nothing too complex. You're putting screws in the reinforcement piece onto the hood. And you're putting the 2 pieces of the bat phone together. Clink. It doesn't even screw, it just pops into there. I'm sure you could glue it if you so desired, kind of a thing. And that's what it looks like when you're done. And they have this really cool bat symbol. Oh, that's cool. You see through it. But yes, the 66 bat symbol in the sky. Very cool. There's our first piece. That there. And here's our second piece. More stuff. It looks like, yeah, it looks like they're going through the episodes. Season 1, Episode 2. There you go. The Riddler. I didn't know that Riddler was the villain for the first 2 episodes. That's cool. I haven't seen this since I was a kid, and I loved it when I was a kid. You saw all those 60s shows in the 80s. When I was a kid, you saw all those awesome 60s shows. You saw Batman, you saw Star Trek, you saw Lost in Space, you saw all those awesome sitcoms like Bewitched and My Three Sons, Leave It to Beaver. They were all in syndication, so you got all of that when you were a kid in the 80s. We probably still could get it today, but yeah, so it goes through, looks like every episode. That is super cool, guys. Yeah. Some more stuff. Hush. Excellent story. Excellent Batman story, Hush. Killing Joke is still my favorite, but Hush is very, very, very good. As you can see, Batman and Catwoman kissing. Batman 40, going through the old stuff too. Very cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yep. Batman nearby. Oh, there he is. The man who laughs. The Joker himself. Here's the second packet. We got your rim and tire package and parts to an antenna and a radar dish there. So here's our rim and tire going together. Here's the center cap with the bat symbol on it and the antenna. I don't think we're going to do the antenna because it's a telescoping piece. It's metal, but at the end of the day, it's still fragile. And especially that metal piece at the top, the radar, I don't think I want to be putting that together until I actually literally have to put it in the car, and then I'll put it together. It's going to be one of those deals. Beautiful Firestone radials, the wide O ovals, nice tread pattern, and your center cap. It looks like you're not putting these together yet, but yep. So let's look at the parts here. Here is our wheel and tire package. You see, it looks like the rear of the tire here. The awesome rims. I love these rims. I can't tell if they're American Racing or Krager's. I think they're American. Beautiful rims. They're not quite chrome. They got they're a little dull. They are definitely that 60s chrome, which I really appreciate that they went through the effort. They didn't just didn't chrome it. It's a little dull. It's almost a semi-gloss. Because that's what 60s chrome was, guys. 50s and 60s chrome wasn't brilliant chrome. It was this. It's beautiful. And there's your radar. There's your bat symbol. Here's the telescoping antenna, which we are probably not going to put together. We're just going to leave it in this package and put it off to the side. But yeah, that's how big a tire is. A tire. So that is one of our packages. And this is what floored me. That's the hood. Now, I don't have small mitts, but yeah, we're gonna get this out and we're gonna measure this because I want to know how big this is. Remember, this isn't the whole deal. The Batmobile actually, from the center here, the fender wells kick out from the sides, so it's not gonna be just this big. It's gonna be like that. Look at how beautiful that is. That paint is just gorgeous. And the pinstriping too, you guys. Look at that. Beautiful pinstriping. That is they do make a model of the Batmobile, and that's the pain in the butt part, is getting that pinstriping to look as good as these guys got it right here. And this is gorgeous. Your bat phone. It looks like, yep, that looks like an actual cable. That's actually a curled up wire attached from the phone to the base. That is awesome. We get a little weenie Phillips, it looks like. We're going to upgrade to one of my Phillips because I think we're going to use, let me see here. Yeah, we're probably going to use this puppy here. It looks about right. It's all dirty. The heck? Yeah, this thing's all been sitting in there too long. It's all crusted up. We'll have to sand that. So I must have got it in some water or something. But yeah, this is probably something we're gonna use. I got other ones, but yeah, that's so cool. And here's your screws. AM. Looks like in this package you're getting just one version of the screw. AM. M stands for metal. A is the size. In other packages, you'll get AMs, you'll get BPs, say, uh, the size of the screw indicated by the letter, what the surface is, like plastic. It's the M for metal, P for plastic. We'll get into that down the line, but nice and simple for these first two packages. Yeah, and this is what you get for $1.95 for $2. Two bones. We get this, and then 13 until she's done. So we're gonna get this stuff out of the clamshells here, and we're gonna get to work. So I'll be back. We'll be putting these together. Be back in a second. All right, guys. We're actually starting with pack number 2. This is just a basic wheel and tire assembly. I'm not even sure what this is, but it's in there. We're only going to be assembling a few pieces today on this wheel and tire. You get the rim that goes into the tire, and then we're going to assemble the back plate to that tire with 5 plastic screws, and those should be in here. We got EP plastic screws. We're already starting to get different flavors of screws here, and this should be the plastic screws here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. We only need 5. This might be the end of the that air thing. Yeah, I think it is. God, that's really cool. You can see that chrome. So, taking out the tire. It looks to be universal. Both sides are the same. You see? Nice, actual, hard. That is hard. Plastic. Yeah, it's got a little play in it, but it's pretty hard. So we're just gonna put that. It doesn't matter what side. That just goes in there like that. We flip it over. We take this, we're moving that over there. This comes out here. It goes on top. That is metal. Wow, that is actual metal. Can you see that? And we're going to line that up like so. And make sure everything is kind of lined up here. Want this to be, maybe it'd be easier to do this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Those are all lined up. Now we're going to take our screws and move this out of the way. We're not doing anything with the rest of this. And in fact, in the instructions, this little thing here, which I think is the end cap to that air of that valve stem, doesn't get used. This and this would go together, but we're not doing that. And then there's this, which is the top of the antenna, and that's a super fragile, almost a photo etch part. So we're not going to mess with any of this. The instructions don't tell us to mess with this. So, hey, we're not going to. We're just going to put these two halves together. And let's actually do that. We'll put this over here for the moment. Hopefully it stays. Wanted to see this. It's about 3.5 inches by 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 3x4 round tire, whatever that equals to. I don't know diameter, because when I lined it up here and down here on these lines, this is about right on 3, a little over 3.5, maybe 3.25. And then from this angle, I guess it's the same. Yeah, I'm not seeing the top. Yeah, about 3.25 diameter. Pretty big tire. Let's just get these screws out, if we can, these tiny microscopic. Let's do this over the desk, shall we? In case they go flying everywhere. Yeah, I'd be smart. Let's see here. Let's just drop those into the old hand. There we go. And one more. Thank you. Got a spare. And I'm just going to drop these into the holes here if I can. Oh, nope, I'm going to drop it into the wheel. Where is my tweezers? I have a tweezers for these kind of situations. So let's, I have several tweezers in fact. Ah, yes, these ones. Drop that into the hole, hopefully. Nope. Where's my other one? Yeah, let's use this puppy. And there went a screw onto the floor. I should have a little pot for these. Let's just do this now. That's why they give you spares. Actually, I should just have a magnetic screwdriver. That would be intelligent, wouldn't it? Yeah. I really should. Believe me. This is going swimmingly. We could just start over the whole video, right? All right. Maybe I should cut this part out. Cut out the part where I look like an idiot. Like I've never used a screwdriver before. And that's on the floor too. Hold on. All right. The two that jumped ship, I did find one of them. You know what's on the end of this? A magnet. So let's do this like this. Yeah. And we'll just put these in the little receptacles here. Nice and easy. Oh, that's got a little paint there. There we go. Or something. Put that there. Put this here. Oh, nope. There we go. Just a little closer here. And there we go. Now we can start screwing these in. And do not over torque these puppies. This is plastic. I have done such things. I have had to screw the FEP plates for my 3D printers. The underside of those are plastic. And if you torque too hard on it, you're just going to split the plastic. Now this looks like pretty substantial plastic, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to get these fairly tight, shall we say. I'm going to do the same thing on the hood, because this is plastic going into metal. So we're just going to take it nice and easy, not over torque these. Just going to get them in there. There we go. This one's up a little high. There we go. And number 5. There we go. That started. Let's turn this around a little. You can see what I'm doing. Just there we go. You can see that. See those screws are a little glossy black against the matte black. There we go. One beautiful tire. Amazing 60s era rim. 66. There we go. We're going to get 3 more of these exact same packs, I bet. Well, not exactly the same because, you know, you don't have 4 antennas and you don't have 4, well, just antennas. But yeah, let's see if I can take this out and show you guys real quick. Yeah. This puppy right here. We can, let me find something here. black background. My phone. Can you see it against the black background? That is super thin and super fragile. I do not want to bust that little guy. A very cool piece. So we're just going to keep that with the antenna that attaches to it inside here. And we're just going to put the clamshell back together, and we'll, when it calls for it, we'll just grab it out of here. And also we're going to put our tire, because it's not going to be used for quite a while. We're going to put that back in there. Not until we get the rolling chassis going. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. And we're going to call this pack, and this is actually pack number 2. We're going to call this done for the moment. We're going to go grab pack 1, and I'll be right back with that. Alright guys, we got this open, and when I open this, I just... breathtaking how beautiful this piece is. I could never in my life paint something this well. It's got little dust bunnies on it, but and I just give it a little buffing. So yeah, this is gorgeous, this hood. Oh, I can't wait to see the rest of the body. This amazing vehicle. Here we have our throwaway screwdriver. It's not magnetic, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, it is. Wow, it's actually magnetic. Look at that, guys. Maybe this isn't so much a throwaway screwdriver. We're going to use this screwdriver for the remainder of this build then. I'm going to put my old Faithful aside, and we'll use this screwdriver. Just test it out, see what it's like. That was unexpected. So, the guide tells us to put this together first. We're going to put the bat phone together. I want to see that bat phone. Wow. Now it doesn't come apart, but again, that is a real wire going from the receiver to the base. And again, I don't think it comes. I don't want to pull. Try to, you know. It looks like it could, but I don't want to pull it. You can see inside there. There's a little. You can see the end of it there. It looks like maybe they glued that in. Yeah, I don't want to push it. It doesn't need to come apart. It's cool enough as it is, that wire. And then there's the this piece. Is this metal? Nope, that's plastic. I put my tweezers away. Didn't think I'd need them, but all of a sudden I do. Let's just grab the old little tweezers. All right, we're just gonna grab this piece out. Here's the end of the phone. Nice glossy red. Fire engine red. It's a little deeper, but yeah. So we're just gonna take these two pieces and put them together. Here we just snap the bottom into place. There we go. Just snaps into place, and we're just gonna put the bat phone right back where it was. There's no need for this to be two pieces. It just was. Now, for this. Whenever you're doing one of these builds, one of the first things they send you is just a really nice flashy piece to get you all excited. And I love that about these guys. So we're going to take the very obviously metal hood. Here's the reinforcement bit for it. We're going to put the clamshell off to the side. Hopefully it won't fall off my thing. Yeah, there's a couple little dust bunnies or something on there. Let's see how big this mamma jamma is. Alright, let's get the cowl up to there. Okay, so she is, well, including, this kicks back a little more. The intake, the hood intake here, the hood scoop. We're not going to count that. We're going to count from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches from back to front, from all the way to the little bat nose here to the back here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 6. That is a hood. Holy moly. You know what? Oh shoot. I'm gonna be right back. I don't want to scratch up the hood, so I'm gonna get a cloth and I'm gonna put a terry cloth down here, or probably just a cloth, and then we're gonna get to it. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. It's upside down on the rag slash old sweatshirt. And I was looking at the top for a minute while I was off camera, and I have some pretty nice buffing wheels for my Dremel when I bought the kit, and I have some very nice buffing compound. My dad buys professional buffing compound. He'll buff out his cars, and I'm going to grab some of that from him. I'm not going to need it obviously as much as he does, but I'm going to grab some from him, and I think we're going to give it a little buff in the paint. So yeah, we have, this is plastic, very plastic, very metal. So sounds like a cast iron stove. So this fits over these little knobbies. Let's see, like so. It just slides on there. Yep, that pretty much just slides into place. And following the instructions, we can see we got screws 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up in here there's several screw holes actually. There's 2 here we're not using. We're using the ones up here. Okay, so there's 2 holes here, and there's 2 holes here on either side. We're not using those. We're using this hole right here. So we got this hole, 2 on the back. We got 3 along either side, and then 1 up here. And the rest of these holes will be for something else. Oh, I wonder. That's interesting. I don't know. Is that the case? Did they show the hood open? Maybe I think the hood opens forward. I think because there's no mounting brackets for where the hood should have the attachments to open. I think it was on the poster. I think it did open forward instead of up. So that's probably what those are, mounting brackets for your for the hood. So let's get the screws out here. They're all the same. AM for metal, A size, M metal. Alrighty, and we have a bunch of them. We have 10 screws to put on. So we're gonna take these out and not throw them all over the floor this time like an idiot. Listen to a plane go overhead. I live rather close to an airport. Not super close. We're going to pour those puppies out. We're going to take the, what I call a throwaway screwdriver. Oh, it picked up a friend. We're just going to try to, yeah, we'll do that. And we'll do this. Screw that in till it gets tight. Again, I'm not torquing these. I think there's enough screws here. You don't need to over torque them. Again, the plastic on this looks pretty beefy, but I do not want to ruin this, especially not in the first act here. So there we go. Pretty good. This isn't so bad. I have to say. I will admit that I was wrong about the screwdriver. I don't think this kit or any of these kits are going to be so that you have to really torque on these screws. I mean, I'm having to torque a little bit to get them threaded. But I mean, yeah, give this a couple more. We're gonna get this a little more. So it runs into a little bit more resistance. There we go. More resistance there. And this one too. Yeah, this isn't so bad. I do not mind this one. As I was saying, it's just I don't think you need a big honking screwdriver for any of this. None of these screws seem to be where you need to there we go. Cranking on them. And you wouldn't want to anyways, right? Let's not push this too hard. Let's look. Yeah, there's a little bit of I don't. It's weird. It almost seems like you're actually doing the tapping, and there's not too much threading or any threading in the metal. It's kind of hard to explain. Now it feels like I have to push a little harder than I would like to, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't want to take this off to check the holes right now. But it almost feels like you're doing the threading to an extent, which could be the case. Be more secure connection that way. Do not overdo it. There we go. But these aren't tapping screws, guys. You can see here. That's not a tapping screw by any stretch of the imagination. So, yeah, I don't know. My worry would be just stripping it. You know? Is that all the way down? No, I still see a little room between the head and the plastic. It just feels... Maybe this is what people were talking about. See? Oh, I don't want to strip it. I think that's good, though. No, it's not flush. We're gonna do the bad boy, big bad boy here. Just because I'm nervous about stripping this. Oof, that's yeah. That's sitting flush. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's not without the not within the realm of I don't know where I was going with that. Brain, old, don't think. So how are you guys? See, only thing about this kind of build, it's like there's not much to show. So what do you talk about? Let's see, is that puppy flesh? That puppy's that's flesh. Here, yeah. So not too bad of a screwdriver. I just wish there was a little more girth on the on this side. You can see how big my fingers are compared to it. But it's thinner than one of my fingers. So I just like a little more girth on the screwdriver. But that's what we have our own personal screwdrivers for, right, guys? Yeah, when that bites into the metal, you get quite a bit of resistance. At least I am. I might not be starting them correctly, and that's always the case, right? That was bad. Is that head flush? Yeah, I could use a few more turns. I'm gonna upgrade. Maybe a quarter turn here. There we go. Let's see, flush. That's all I want, is I want them flush, and this feels pretty sturdy, actually. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy on there. I could have put one right here, I think. I can feel a little play right there, but you know. All right, we got the ones up here. Strip it, don't strip it, don't strip it. Just go easy, just go easy. Yeah, it's nowhere near flush. Oof, I don't like this. I think that's right on. I've never built one of these kits, so maybe someone out there has built one of these kits. Like, if we can tell me this is something normal. Like, yeah, you get a little resistance, and it just makes me nervous. I don't want to break this, you know. So, that's pretty much where I'm coming from. Yeah, because right as you're getting down there to it, you get one heck of a resistance. Oof, yeah. That head is nowhere near the, whoa, yeah, chipper paint. That would be smart. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, don't do that. Not a race. Not a race. Alright, that's flush. And I got 2 extra screws here. We're going to put those in the pack. And we're going to put that... I'm going to do it over the table. Not over the floor. There we go. What do you know? There in there. Okay. So, put these guys on the side. There is our hood with the reinforcement slash mounting brackets, or what will be mounting brackets in the future. You can see right here I've got 2 holes and an indent. There's also 2 holes up here. I'm not sure what those are for. And then the same thing on this side. So yeah, this could use a little buff and rub. Not literally buff and rub, but yeah, that is a gorgeous piece. I mean, just gorgeous, guys. Look at that. Look how shiny that paint is. That's beautiful. Get some more shine on it. Oh, that was the one I had on. There we go. Now it's really shiny. That's car show paint right there, guys. Beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous paint job. I'm having fun. I can't wait for my next order. Actually, yeah, this has been this has been fun. Scary, I guess, a little scary. I just don't want to break anything because this is such a cool. I want to do a good job, and this is such a cool piece. I'm just nervous about breaking stuff, so I'm a little, I guess, a little over safe. Maybe a little self-conscious because I've never built one of these before. But yeah, can't wait for the next pack. That should be next month coming in, hopefully, or maybe in a few months. I don't know. When it gets here, we'll see what it is. We'll put it together, and I hope you guys will join me for that. So until then, until next time, you guys take care.